What is up, guys? It is Turbo here, and welcome to episode 4 of the FIFA 14 career mode. We have an away match against Manchester City to start the league, and today is going to be the first Premier League game that we play with Newcastle United. Like I said, away against Manchester City, so a tough start, a tougher start than we've ever had in any of the previous FIFAs, really. And on the same day, Swansea, I think, take on Manchester United. So yeah, there's that. A little bit of contract talk first. Christian Teo has accepted his contract offer. So 4 million plus Sylvain Marveau, who is on his way to Barcelona, 70,000 wages, and Christian Teo is part of the club. Matthew Debussy says he hasn't had the best preseason, but if I put him in the team, he's going to reward me with a really strong performance and a really big a game against Manchester City, because he hasn't really been performing through preseason, and He just justifies to me that he will play. Christian Teo there is going to be replaced by Jonas Gutierrez, but Gutierrez is then going to replace Obertan down at the back. Danny Rose is going to come straight into the team, I believe, for David Santon. Yep, even though Santon's a little bit better, I prefer Danny Rose. And Debussy's going to stay on. I don't know why Debussy's 78 rated. He definitely doesn't feel 78 rated. But that's the team. Remy gets the nod ahead of Papi Cisse. DeMarco starts in the CAM role with Cabaye and Tiote in the CDM role. Sissoko's on the bench, unfortunately, alongside Anita. And apart from Papis, none of the other big players are really on the bench, I would say, apart from maybe Sissoko. A little bit more into the scouting. We have a scout who I think I'm going to fire there. I'm going to recall him first and then I'm going to fire him because I don't like him. He's one of the ones with really bad judgment, Stuart Williams or whatever his name is. I'm going to relocate Bradley Harris to another country because he's had no luck in Belgium, and that's all I can say. I was a little bit gutted about that, but I think I'm going to change the instruction because we don't really need a winger anymore because I've signed Christian Teo, so time to get the other players. I'm just going to scout, just put it on any, pretty much. Just first team quality, put it on any, and see what comes up in all of the different countries that I send my scouts to. But I really like these sort of challenges, the little box thing. I find it really cool that we have to do that with our players before the game. And I think it's better. They used to have the arena, but I prefer this. However, we get off to the worst start possible. Stefan Jovetic scores in the 4th minute after we lose the ball in midfield. We get caught on the counter-attack, and Jovetic, the quick and pacey and really good finisher of the ball as well. He's just an all-round really good striker. I'm surprised he hasn't actually been able to make it into the Manchester City starting lineup, but then again with Aguero and Negredo. I prefer Negredo. I prefer Jovetic over Negredo, but whatever. I'm not Manuel Pellegrini. Anyway, 1-0 to Manchester City was probably the worst start we could have had. Away to them, and then a really good save by Tim Krul to deny the striker there, but luckily it was offside, so it doesn't count. Anyway, Clichy here coming forwards, giving it to Aguero a little bit later on in the half, who gives it to Jovetic, who manages to turn and find a way to goal. Tim Krul luckily managed to save it before we eventually get it out. But this is just Manchester City typically all over. They just come at us, just keep attacking over and over again. When they're at home, it's like being in a fortress. You just cannot break them down. And not gonna lie, for the first 30 minutes, I genuinely don't think that we had the ball in Manchester City's half at all. In fact, I don't think we had the ball apart from at kickoff. As you can see, they just attacked us, and then Yaya Toure out of nowhere comes up with that. So we're 2-0 down to a Stefan Jovetic counter-attack, and a screamer from Yaya Toure. I've never really seen better goals than that. We whip it in, but Remy, unfortunately, isn't really the heading type and didn't manage to get his head to it. However, Christian Teo nearly had a chance, but Joe Hart was equal to it, and he managed to save it. It's a lot better from Newcastle in the latter stages of the first half. Cabaye on the volley, but unfortunately, the ref had called a foul on the keeper, I think it was. In the second half, we didn't start off as brightly as I would have liked. We did have a little bit more attacking intent. We wanted to go forwards rather than just sit back and let Manchester City attack us, because obviously Manchester City are a lot better than us, and I don't actually expect to win this game at all. But it'd be nice to get a draw. And saying that, even a goal, even if we lose 2-1, it'd be better than losing 2-0. But we just could not get the ball off Manchester City. They kept passing it around. Even when we had the ball, we just lost it straight away. That's a foul for me. But what a powerful shot, and what a fantastic save by Tim Krul there to deny the player. Remy gets a little bit lucky playing a 1-2 off Jesus Navas, but then he breaks free. And now is the sort of thing where we pick our passes and pick our chances. But Remy just decides to go for goal. And he actually tested Joe Hart really well. Made a good save there, Joe Hart. Kabay whips it in. Remy gets the header, but unfortunately this time Hart just managed to gobble it up and calm it down for Manchester City. A little bit later on, Nasri gets away from the slide challenge, and then somehow Geordie managed to miss that. I was very, very thankful for that. By the way, Manchester City have signed Javier Mascherano. What do you think on that, guys? I don't think they actually needed another centre half, but Javier Mascherano was signed. They hit the post later on in the match. That's a back pass for me. But we couldn't get anything from this match, and the final score was 2-0 to Manchester City. So a really bad start in the league. Chelsea are top, and we are in 18th place. But yeah, that's been this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, if you could please leave a like and a rating, I would very much appreciate it. Thanks for all the support you've been giving me so far. And in the next episode, hopefully we'll get our first league first win in the league is what I wanted to say. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.